Hi, Jimmy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. So this movie, I was like, it wasn't shocked that by how much I liked it, but it was one of those movies where like your character in particular, I really was fascinated because it felt like one of those that I feel like Jeff Bridges would have loved, like at some point earlier in his career, where it was like a musician who was struggling with like a bunch of different issues going on, and he was so fascinating. And I wish I got like I wish it wasn't his story, but now I kind of want one all about
Right.
his struggles. What was it about this story as a whole and that character that really just kind of drew you in and made you want to be a part of it?
It was there's a multi-pronged entry into this piece, and it was all beautiful. I read the script and got an eyeful of what Laurel Parmet is going to be bringing to the showbiz table, the storytelling table, and I couldn't not work with her. And then Paul in particular, I had a similar reaction to you. Um, I had found myself. I think the film, more than specifically about religion, Christianity, is about the rules we put around ourselves or are born into. Humans are rudderless creatures. We all subscribe to some kind of continuity of like, okay, and this is how we do it, right? Some of us are born into it, like Gemma. Some of us choose it, like
Mm-hmm.
Paul. Um, it wasn't quiverful Christianity, but I'd found myself in a situation uh, not too long prior to filming this where I was surrounded by this environment that was, oh, this is what we should do. Okay. Yeah. Again, this is what I'll do. Because so you have this kind of blind hope in this rule structure that
Mm-hmm.
this will save you. And as that the weight of that rule structure that is not for you crushes you more and more, you get smaller and you keep bending, hoping that this is the path to righteousness. And in reality, that is not your rule system. That is not the one that you should be dealing with. And so I saw that blind, like, if I keep doing as you die, if I keep doing this, salvation will come.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sweetly human, and it's tragically human, to put all your faith into something that is not you. And Jem is able to see that, and she's able to find herself. um so yeah, I thought his tragedy is an essential learning lesson for his daughter. He tried
Mm-hmm.
to tell her what to do. Bizarrely, he showed her what not to do.
Yeah, and I do love to the use of music in this because to me, I don't know what it is, but there's nothing more beautiful than like someone have like holding some kind of music device and like playing a song that then like changes kind of their trajectory. It like for something there's something in my brain that like it just short wires and I'm like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And when she puts on her dad's song, it was like, oh, she's finding guidance in him and his story versus, dancing because it was like you're dancing for God and what was happening in the beginning. What do you hope with like moments like that and like this story as a whole audiences take away when they get to see it?
What I hope the audiences take away,
Yeah.
I really hope they take away like a belief in their own gnawing idea of what their life should be,
Hmm.
to believe in that.
I yeah.
Sorry. Hmm?
No, I was just agreeing with you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, everything is inconvenient.
Hmm.
What they don't tell you when you're growing up is you will always be inconvenienced. And like this Ram Dass said, learn to make friends with change. It's going to be hard um, to believe in yourself, and there's going to be a lot of things, literally physically, like rents trying to stop you,
Hmm.
and just do it. Just do it. You'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for talking with me today. I do have to say I'm a huge Westworld fan. And so I
Oh,
loved like Logan Delos and like The Man in Black were like my two favorites from season one. And I was just that show meant a lot to me. So it means a lot talking to you today about this movie, which I also really loved. But thank you so much.
Yes, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you had that reaction because it is. You sit there. It's a movie. It's
Mhm.
a it's a coming of age movie, and then it's magical once you fall in.
Yeah. Thank
And
you
I'll
so much
tell
for talking
I'll
with me.
tell I'll tell Ben Barnes you said hi.
I thank you so much. He's gonna be like, this girl just
Yes,
brings Logan Delos up every time she
he is
can.
such a peach, by the way. If you ever get to interview him, he is such. I mean, you think he's charming on camera? Fuck that guy. I love him so much.
But
Anyway, nice
yeah,
talking to you.
it was so nice talking. You have a great one.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.